Welcome to my 2 cents with Igor Henry. Very so excited to have everyone join my live. And today let's get talking 2027 general elections. 2027 general elections. Finally, the National Assembly, standing on your mandate, we shall stand. They have finally allowed for the e-transmission alongside the manual transmission of election results. Yes. So what they have done is very close to what we already have and what we see in Nigeria. You know, Nigeria, there are two forms of electricity supply. It's either through NEPA, which is the PHCN, or through generator. But to all Nigerians, to so many Nigerians, we all know that the most reliable form of electricity in the country is generator, right? That is the most reliable. So that is the same thing with the transmission of results come 2027. We have e-transmission, which is like NEPA, right? Which is like NEPA. Then we have the manual transmission, which is like generator. Of course, we all know with Amopiton and the INEC and the National Assembly standing on your mandate, we all know that they would prefer manual, they would prefer generator over e-transmission. And that is the Nigeria we find ourselves. And little wonder, sometimes we ask ourselves, why are things difficult in the country? Why is it that we find it extremely difficult getting or finding the right sorts of leaders? Why do we have serial amounts of round pegs in square holes? Why do we have all of this? It's simply because of our electoral processes that had made it easy for the wrong people to keep occupying the right positions. I am very sure that if e-transmission was to be compulsory, lots of those who even voted for it, lots of those who were against it, within the ranks and the file of the National Assembly would not get their positions back. We all know how Senate President Godswill Akpabio got into office. Lots of people disputed his position. He didn't vie for the election. He didn't contest for the election. How then is it that someone who did not contest the election is today representing Nigeria as the 10th Senate President of the National Assembly? So you can see the situation we find ourselves.